Congratulations, dear class. You have officially made it to week 4. So we are coming up to the halfway point of our course. This week is looking at the teachings of Jesus, some of what he said. So this is going to focus on the parable or the Sermon on the Mount, and then also look at some of his parables. And there's some really good readings. There's a reading by Rachel Held Evans that I'm excited for you guys to get into. One of the things that talks about is kind of how Christians tend to view the Bible as like these lists of truths, like true statements or doctrine, and we forget how much the Bible is a story and how powerful stories are. So to illustrate that, think with me for a minute. If I were to ask you, what is the third stage of osmosis? Unless maybe you had biology last semester. But if you didn't, if you haven't thought about that since high school or earlier, it's pretty hard to remember the stages of osmosis. If I were to instead ask you, in what movie is the young lion running away from his pride and denying the fact that really he should be the king, you guys might very quickly think of The Lion King. And that's because stories are sticky, right? They stay with us. And they, I think, impact us a lot more than just doctrine on its own. And that's really relevant for this week as we look at the way that Jesus taught. Often we present the gospel in like 4 points. We say, yeah, really, you just need to know these 4 things, like a tract that someone hands you. Know these 4 things and now pray this prayer. Great, you're a Christian, you're going to heaven. That's not how we see Jesus talking about the gospel. No. Jesus often talks in riddles and in parables and in stories. And his stories involve not lofty, heavenly, hard to grasp things. His stories involve a woman sweeping or a lost son finding his way back home. It's really impressive to me the way that Jesus communicates these absolutely transcendent truths in a language that can feel somewhat familiar to us. So I really hope that you appreciate and enjoy that aspect of this week's content. As always, reach out to me. Anything I can do. If you want to set up a Zoom call, anything you're struggling with. And I hope you guys are enjoying all of the content. You have a couple different things. Part of your assignment this week is a podcast that you'll be doing a project on. So start looking into that, letting me know now any questions or anything that isn't clear to you. But overall, just really hope you guys enjoy this week. You get to meet with Jesus, the teacher, in a fresh way. All right, take care.